In our near-future galaxy, not so far away lies our closest neighbour, a neighbour who may mark the future of humanity, a neighbour who may be our salvation. Earth is under attack. Climate change, overpopulation and dwindling resources. The lives of billions will depend upon humanity being able to adapt. There is no alternative. Humanity must colonize the stars. The moon is first. The pioneers of space exploration have already paved the way for this future expansion. Heritage sites are all that remains of their legacy. Let us not forget their suffering, triumph and message. What should be done with these sites?
Technology is advancing at unprecedented rates, with a surge of interest in the space sector. As this industry moves closer towards the private sector, space tourism is now becoming a real possibility sometime in the near future. For the short term at least, the tourist opportunities must be considered. The heritage sites located on the moon are obviously going to be prime targets for tour operators, and so it is imperative that these are preserved for future generations.
Mass tourism sites all over the planet Earth are littered with the scars of super-commercialisation. This is a fate that is utterly unacceptable for any of our celestial cousins, particularly our closest and most omnipotent friend.
Sustainable and enjoyable tourism in the immediate short-term future is needed before we can even consider the possibility of any form of colonisation. As with all new technologies, it must advance with baby steps and slowly but surely as it grows in popularity and becomes accessible to everyone. Utilising the heritage sites, these can be improved to cope with tourism with the application of science and models, but this would also preserve our planet's heritage way into the future, protect our history through the colonisation process.
The Apollo 11 landing site, a designated heritage site upon the moon in the Sea of Tranquility. Untouched for over 40 years, the landing site is now a little more than a reminder of the hardship and triumph they faced.
Our vision is to allow the space tourists of tomorrow to experience their own slice of history by placing both information signs and accurate models of the pioneers of yesterday like Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin within the moon's designated heritage areas.
The sign itself would give brief information of the site to the reader, describing the site and the mission, etc., in such a way as if the reader were in a giant space museum, where the sites are only one room of the exhibition, making the heritage sites themselves more friendly and accessible to the space tourists.